your mouth and down your throat, up your nose or in your hiney hole. I don't care where it goes, and it don't matter if you're straight or gay. You should fuck yourself anyway.
Fucking right.
Yep.
Fuck this. I said to myself, this is all bullshit. And then he shows up. But I had his ass covered. And then he's like, I got something for you. I'm like, it better not be a fucking cowbell.
Even better.
It's a dumbbell. Here. Uh-oh. It's
Bowman.
It's mixing with all of the scrubbing bubbles I put in it. It holds 2 cans of beer. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't hold 2 of these, though, does it?
Depends on how hard you pour.
Evidently too hard. I shouldn't have added all the Ajax to it, huh?
Yep, kind of like you did to the... Shh. No, Sharky.
Do the math thing. You ready?
Same time, man, same time.
Wow. She looks nothing like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift wasn't even at the Minnesota Vikings game. I wonder if Travis did something wrong.
Who the fuck is Travis? And why should I care?
He plays for that stupid Kansas City team.
Why should I care?
He's banging Taylor Swift.
And I give a fuck why?
The only asset other than that she has,
she's like a 4 on a good day.
is she's like rich. I mean, for $1 million, I'd do her. Then she could write a song about me. This guy from Minnesota said he wanted to do doggy style, and he stuck it in my ass. The end.
And you wonder why your show gets canceled. Don't understand why these channels keep getting deleted.
It's a fucking mystery to me.
I mean, if you just start shooting ping pong balls out of your hoo-ha and call it fucking art.
That was some good shit.
You can't tell
Yeah.
Eric likes head.
I love it.
Loves giving you lots of head.
You know what I loved about that chick?
So, Sharky, what's the proper way to clean a wok? Just asking for a friend.
Don't answer him. Obviously, you stick it in the hottest water possible, let it soak for a while, and then fill it like to the top with Ajax until it's like looks like a 10-pound bag of flour fell over in it. And then you rub it till you get it right down the shiny. Then you come downstairs and you get the mother's polish and the 7-inch polisher, and you make it so that it looks like a satellite dish. Fuck off. Oh yeah. Thanks, Jolsen. At least it wasn't a fucking cowbell.
Nope. Not this time. This time it was a dumbbell.
Okay, let's see. On the London Mule, Steve said, "Don't miss much, I guess. No miles, so you have snacks left." Actually, I actually talked to him today.
No.
Yeah. First in on the Cayman Jack. Hey, did you hear that Cayman Jack's coming out with their own cider? Cayman cider. Come on, we rehearsed this, and I guess it was funnier the first time. Well, actually, it wasn't really funny the first time, and
I mean, you've been practicing that one all day? You've been thinking hard on that one?
Phil says 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. And he says at work we'll have to watch tonight when he's naked. Then Clyde says Whiskey and Revolution for all. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. Then Phil says intro babe. Evidently he really liked her. Sharky says yes indeed. I thought the intro babe was hot. Okay. I think I'll start working up. Start loading mags. Start killing people. Hundreds of thousands of fair weather pussies.
Yeah, another one gone too soon.
I queefed.
Das Boot.
This is the kind of shit that'll get McLean hot. Hey McLean, look at those abs, huh? And those nipples.
You ever figure that thing out?
No. Oh, but I have a kid extractor. Matt dropped off. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to make any fucking difference.
Well, if I would have thought about it, I could have brought mine up here, and I have a bull barrel, aftermarket barrel from a different. It's not a kid barrel, but it's a.
I mean,
it's a bull barrel, target barrel, but.
You don't need to be a fucking rocket scientist. I know what the problem is. The problem is this. You will not get that out of there until you use a screwdriver now. And it should fall out. It shouldn't be locked in there. I don't know why. It'd be different if that barrel was brand new. And thank you, Smile Money. He sent me a video on a guy who... Oh, whatever.
You like that?
Yeah, thanks. But it shouldn't be sticky. And I have had multiple sessions with the mother's polish on a rag covering a brass brush. On the other one from the dregs, because he's pretty much made it obvious that, I mean, maybe it's better. I mean, we might be getting better. But I gotta take the bore camera, stick it down it, and see if you see anything. What's really weird is that it wasn't out the box a problem. There's probably over I bet you there's well more than 500 rounds through that barrel. Why did it start all of a sudden?
Oh.
And I don't know if it's getting nabbed at the back end by the end of the brass, or if it's getting pinched all the way up by the projectile. I'll read comments while he's fucking around. Eltenda says, aloha. Eltenda.
So I think I know how we can fix this.
The 1/4-inch drill.
Yeah. Problem solved.
Something much bigger than the bullet, and we can just ream that thing right out. Matt's watching this later tonight. No! Grab me the drill. Just like me and Remco getting the slug out of Christine's Uberti. I figured when we completely lost all give a shit, I was gonna hit that barrel with the drill bit when we drilled through the 45 round, but didn't touch it at all. Still stuck in there. See, I can go grab the other one, and you could tap it with the rubber hammer, and it would fall right out. Not that one, because I've tried smashing it with this, and it would not come out.
Give Matt a little heart attack. No! No! Like, oh, I know how to fix it. On the concrete. That's what sucks is like, these are not complicated rifles. They've made them for fucking ever. It's a kid barrel, which should never have a fucking problem. I mean, I bought some no-name bull target barrel for my 1022, and I probably have thousands of rounds through it, because anytime a kid with no experience shows up at the farm, that's what I pull out and just start 25 round mags, just lining them up.
Well, what was really cool about the video that Small Money shared with me is he started off with a stock gun, shot like 10 shots at a target. Then just the only change that he made was a bull barrel. I think it was a kid bull barrel, just like that one.
Nothing to see here, Matt.
Small Money what? Posted earlier, damn breakfast beer, laugh out loud. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Poco says day late, but hi there. Day late.
So he wanted a 50 cal, right? .50 cal black powder.
Yeah, before I spend another moment with the polishing, I'm going to see. He bought the gun with that, but that's a Boyd.
Yeah. Well, it's no different than my Alexandria or Arms Beowulf came with a Boyd stock. Like literally the rubber butt pad says Boyd's right on it. Well, if you want to even call it much of a butt pad, it's like that fucking thick, and with that Beowulf, it don't do you much good.
It's
the
like,
fuck was wrong with that bitch?
It's like sitting with something against your shoulder while someone smacks you with a baseball bat.
The one before it looked like the fuck is wrong with her? Cocaine, it's one hell of a drug.
She's not smiling because she doesn't have any teeth. How many do I really want to know how you're going to pollinate those peppers? Sharky says, Matt'll make it work. Smile Money says, well, that's why I question whether I wanted to know how he would do it. Now I am sure I don't. Salty? Naked time? Naked time? Multi-Gunman says naked time is all the time. And Tardisius says the need of the many outweigh the need of the few. Or the naked. You're just waiting, aren't you? Poco, you've never put in bed at the end of a fortune cookie.
I think you're coming down with a fever. No one known cure.
Hector says my corny husband does it all the time. Don't want to know. Ludwig says, Eric, do you have a Smith & Wesson 5903 and a 5906? Nope, there's just a couple of 5906s.
I wouldn't want a 5903 anyways. I'd prefer solid stainless steel.
Steel instead of an alloy frame?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I do not have the 5903. Rich says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. I feel like I have to get back into it. Is it going to gurgle again?
Depends on your technique, I guess.
Whew. Nice. I I've got the before and after pictures of her. Lovely. Hector, E10, not first, went to Captain D for the Seafood Supreme dinner. What are you asking?
Not E10. E10.
Yeah, you stay away from this. Evidently, last time you were here, I had some explaining to do.
Oh, because Sharky thought I actually moved things.
No! Cobra called this, and I said that it was a hit, and so then he shot all the way around it and got nothing but misses.
But I didn't move anything. Only thing I did was play with Colonel Mustard, and then I put him back where the fuck he belonged.
Well, then I don't have an explanation.
He misheard.
Well, he did put the exact moment that it was said, and he called, what was it, C3, and I said hit.
You misspoke.
It was easier to blame you. It's my money.
Okay, I fucked with the board just to fuck with you. We're just gonna reposition this ship someplace else now.
Says, I have no idea what the neighbor dispute is with Miles. You say a little mix in with some old story and somehow you end up at the anger issues. Do you and Matt get accused of breaking into his house and stealing his beer? No, he can't have beer. It's not allowed.
Nope.
No,
That's why all of his beer is...
It's all resolved. It's no big deal. Moving on. Den says he broke a tire from bending Matt over the trailer or something. I don't know. So I'm going back to him. That was part of the story. I think the issue was corrected by the third party delivering payment from Miles. Then there was the yelling at a neighbor, which Matt disagreed with. Then Miles made an intense remark about Matt's living arrangement with his grandmother. And Smile Money says, we need an intervention by Judge Judy. Yeah, I think we're just at the end of the intervention. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in the middle, and I just found that it was easier to say, fuck you both. I am not going to intervene. You're on your own. I can be friends with both. Dan says, take a sip of some kind of liquid. Well, thankfully, Jolsen has his pants on. Hector says, Eric, I hear you can bring your blood pressure down by licking a hamster's.
Must have been one of the older ones.
What? Well, I don't know. How long have they been in business? That's a 50th anniversary.
Well, because I bought this same stock,
Oh.
and this piece is plastic. This fucking piece always wants to fall off. That's plastic also on mine.
Oh. Well, no, I think that's right when they introduced the damn thing.
Yeah, so maybe they're making it a little bit higher quality back then. And it's got a solid metal rail too.
J-Dog is here at work. Yeah, you can drop a barrel on that and you don't have to use a screwdriver to get it out.
What's going on with that poor mount?
That what?
Looks like it's...
Oh, that whole thing was, I don't know, it was on a weaver mount.
Oh.
And then it just never but with an impact, I was able to get it to go on there. Cheapo gun guy, tiger got to hunt, bird got to fly, man got to sit and wonder. Matt says, love that intro song, never heard it. What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
You never heard this intro song before? Nope. Too far.
Of the people chanting, fuck Joe Biden. You pad your pockets and build a crack broke. Biden crime family needs to hang from a rope. Let's go, Brandon. Come out of hiding. Hear the voice of the people chanting, fuck Joe Biden. Can't cover your crimes up with lies and smoke. Biden crime family needs to hang from a rope.
You know, I just want to say this with what went down in Israel and Palestine. How many people, go ahead, you can raise your hands, think that the world as we know it right now would be completely different for the better if Trump hadn't had the election stolen by everything from voting machines to the FBI to the fact that they hid the Hunter Biden laptop.
And I'm not even a Trump fan.
Do you really think what went down this weekend in Israel would have happened? Do you think we would be would the fake money laundering war be happening right now if look at how much money we've sent? Here's the thing. Here's another thing that I thought about. 8 million illegals. Let's just put it in terms maybe easier for the fucking retard liberal cunts to understand. There could be 4 million terrorists in the United States right now that just walked across the border, got free money and a hotel and an airline flight to somewhere in the United States right now. And they're all getting ready to do exactly what took place over in Israel. Kill 250 people at a music event? I'm sorry, I realize that it's dark and gloomy, but Joe Biden's administration is responsible for 8 million people that have just walked across the border without any vetting at all. So can you imagine if just 100 of that 8 million were terrorists? What they could be doing? Joe Biden and his entire administration deserves to be executed for crimes against the United States of America.
After their fair trial, of course. Because this is America, you know. Everyone deserves their day.
You want more? Personally, if they made the Joe Biden administration execution a pay-per-view event,
We could probably, you know, fix our debt.
yeah, we could fund that wall. Bad says, greetings, Captain. Greetings, my brother. Then he says, Captain, doing a little Tokyo drift in the intro. Yeah, I know. Paul Walker called me all the time. What do you want to use it to open a fucking bottle?
No one doesn't.
Sharpen the fuck out of this thing. Just look at that. It doesn't cut hair. It's so sharp.
Wow.
Whoops.
You could use that as an exfoliator.
On my nuts. Look, her top is coming off.
If her bottom was coming off, it'd be more entertaining.
Bad? Yeah, you probably don't want to check your blood pressure after an epic rant. Oh, I skipped one of his own. Don't ever get rid of the ceramic stone. They can be pricey and hard to find. My ex-wife Use mine for a hammer. What a moron. I was thinking cunt would have fit in there better, but that's your words, not mine.
Ceramic stone as a hammer?
Seriously? Maybe you could use that to pound the round out of Matt's chamber.
This?
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably fit after I got done using that drill bit on there.
Yeah, barrel don't, or the round don't get seized anymore.
Not if we drill her out to half inch.
EMT says J4 and why would you say J4? You're just toying now, aren't you? That's a miss. Cobra says A3. That's a well played move, but it is a miss. One, two,
Buckle my shoe.
3, 4,
Shut the door.
5 possible places that ship could be.
Yeah, it could be right there, or there, or there, or there, or there, or over there, or over there, or there. It could be, somewhere in that row.
McLean, Eric, I would like to have a feud with you just so we could have makeup sex. Sharky says, oh baby. Steven, I stopped caring about subscriber count and even view count. I just upload now when I am not busy. Lately, I've been busy.
Watching this shit show.
You've been busy at being busy? Nice. Steve, who cares if you haven't read every book you own? You don't pay for them. You work and have a life. This is true. We're beyond record territory. McLean, take 10 junky knives, sharpen them on the ceramic stick. You will learn. Also, look closely at the blade angle against the rod. Ooh, yeah. You should be able to see the angle you need and learn to lock your wrist in the angle and maintain it. Or go stranger. McLean, vids are not meeting time requirements lately, princess. Do better. I love you. Steven, now this Cayman Jack looks like it could be made by Seaman Jack. Ish. Glad I'm reading that after
You consume it?
After I drank it, yeah. Wade, the sharpening system you're talking about is $200 shipped. I made my own with some magnets, wood, and sandpaper. Worked great. Cost less than $10. He's talking about the angle one. Yeah, I can see that. If you take and cut a 35-degree angle on a piece of wood, hell, at this point in time, you don't even need to embed the magnets as long as, and then you can roll a Rolo to a friend.
Not really any grip there. Oh, that's cute. It comes with a condom.
It has more than this one. It has more than these. Hey, you should just drill one of these out and put it on the Beowulf.
I think the Beowulf's bigger, bullet is bigger than those. Or those are probably the half inchers. It comes with a condom.
It's got more grip than this. Or this. I like that knife.
Well, it's not a bad knife, but I don't think it's worth what they say it is.
They don't give out prices anymore. I don't even know what they say it is. It should be over $100 if it is a Pro Plus, though.
I don't see how you get over $100 for.
This is more than $100 knife. I think it's not. I think it sells for $99 actually.
And what makes it worth that?
I don't know.
Over say
The company that sells it.
over say a CRKT for $30 or a Kershaw that's $30-$40, which are nice quality knives in their own right.
Like the leak.
Yes, like
What?
the leak.
Want to take a leak? Want to touch tips?
That's what this is. It's a leak with copper.
Where you clean it? Do you ever clean that thing?
Yeah, you know what that is? Battery acid.
Jizz?
Battery acid.
There's this.
You think that's going to take battery acid off?
Knife shield. It cleans and degreases, polishes, prevents rust and corrosion on metal surfaces.
It's been like that ever since I got battery acid on it.
What would you get battery acid on it for?
Because how the fuck else do you open the container of battery acid other than your knife?
Fake news. Listen, you're being rude. You're fake news. You're fake news. Stop being rude. You're fake news.
Gotta open the container of battery acid to fill the fucking battery because the fucking battery came dry. And nobody likes a wet or a fucking dry hole. You gotta make that fucker wet.
Okay, Wade. I had 8 of those injections. None worked. Actually, aggravated my condition. I have a friend who is a dentist who had 6 of those procedures and ended up having to retire at 50. Well, evidently that's what I need, is more injections.
Yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Oh, speaking of that, oh my God.
Let me show you a little trick to take your mind off that pain. Now you might feel a little bit of pressure. It's worth it just for the sound effects.
Keeps getting in my gas hole. Sharky, cheers all. Lovely intro, babe. Can't wait to see which rifle and or handgun I didn't get to shoot today. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm slacking on the handgun. Just wait 1 second. It doesn't really take much. Let's see. Nope, he didn't shoot that one. Sharky. You didn't shoot this one.
5906.
With like fucking hoagie bun grips. That and that happened when I put the pin in. Actually, that didn't happen when I put the pin in. That was how I found it the next time I pulled it out to show it off. Maybe my wood was a little dry.
Have you moistened your wood since?
No. But like what I normally do when I clean pistols, I have a 4-inch deep plastic container topped off with 5 gallons of ballast oil, and I just soak everything.
Yeah, I can tell because it's just dripping wet.
Sharky, 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow!
Like to travel on the higher.
Wow. At least that one doesn't look like she's like been freebasting chemicals from under the kitchen cabinet. Sharky, 2240. Now that's a nice package wrapped in orange, my national color. They even added fireworks to the highlight. That pops. Suck my little what?
Gat.
Okay, let's see this chick. Oh yeah. She's now one of those I haven't decided if she's just like a real girl or a real doll.
CGI.
That is such fake news.
What, that it was dry?
You fake news.
Smells like burning butt hairs and Vaseline.
Listen, you fake news. You fake news.
Okay. Sharky, pro tip on catching those little fruit flies. Get a cordless vacuum cleaner with decent power, a hose attachment. I use a Dustbuster Flex 14.4 volt to hunt flies of any size in my kitchen. Wow, you're so violent.
Why not just use a bug assault?
I was gonna say that whole glass with some apple vinegar in it and some cellophane and poke it with some holes and don't worry about it. Instead, he actually wants to be there when they die. It's a Sullivan trap adapter. Sharky SH, now that's a nice shirt. Why are you fucking with my beer? You know, it's a school night. And I wasn't initially planning on being here this evening. So I may or may not have had a pregame when I didn't think we were even gonna, take the field. And then I might have had another one. And then I might have had two more after that.
Or none at all.
It's a gurgling cod. Last comment before we go to the club. Multi-Gunman says Cayman Jack is naked. Then he created Cayman Cider. And he's not... At least it's real beer. Not like the time I was at a party and one of my drivers, Domino's.
I've been using the same can for years.
One of my drivers, Pete, was really, really obnoxious. And he said that he could tell Michelob from any other brand. And so someone took a bottle of Michelob out of the garbage and pissed in it. And put a bottle cap back on it and set it in the refrigerator. And Pete went in and grabbed it and popped the top and he's like, yeah! Now that's beer. Meanwhile, everybody wanted to throw up.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
Stay away from my beer. God damn it. That's weird that it keeps doing that gurgling thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a brew girl I could get behind.
Delete.
We need more cowbell.
Someone says more cowbell. Hector says no. Mike has a concussion next door, so.
Sorry, Mike.
Smile money. Okay, this is a really irregular schedule. Cheers, clubbers. Hector says,
Just a little top.
fucker. Hector says, as long as there's no cowbell.
No cowbell?
Multigun, where Mike says, SH man, shot time.
I think he said more cowbell. As long as there's more cowbell. I can read it from here.
Hector in the club because Jesus and Satan cheated at poker and got into a fist fight. So here I am while they punch each other in the head. Okay. What time is it now? I was actually in bed within 25 minutes of this time yesterday.
Come on, you are fake news. Okay, you fake news.
Okay. I'm not even gonna waste my time giving a score on this.
On Ye Old Style. Classic lager.
It's like his beer. This is also like right up your alley too.
Yes. See, you need to get more brew girls on like this. Showing off their assets.
There's been more and more lately. Okay, where are we? McLean is not going to be happy, and yet I don't care.
It's too short, just like other things.
Wow, it's like a magic glass.
Just magically refilling. I have no clue how.
What a dick.